You're listening to a Canadian Movie Crew production.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fourth and final edition of the 2025 RetroSPOOKtive. I'm Derek, and of course with me is Mean Mark.
Hello, everybody. Time to spook now about this movie. I kept saying spook to you later. Now is later.
Now is later. Today we're taking a look at The Conjuring, The Last Rites. It came out this year. So I saw this movie in theaters 4 weeks ago.
I saw it Sunday.
Maybe longer now. Yes, I had to rewatch it. I found a good stream on it, legal or not, whatever, but still, I found one. And this is the final, they say it's going to be the final Conjuring movie, at the very least for Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga.
Oh, yes, and we'll get into that. But I also, like you, I believe this is the last, in as much as I believe it was the final destination. So it's never the final. It's just the final until the next one, you know?
Yeah, it's a final until they don't make any money, which, ta-da, this one did. So, I didn't do a whole lot of research on this because, like I said, I watched it like 7 weeks ago. But it is based loosely on the last case they ever did. Mm-hmm. So this movie starts off with Patrick Wilson. They're in the past, and it's when their daughter is being born.
Yeah. Young Lorraine is very much pregnant.
Don't they visit somebody first?
No, she's pregnant when they are.
Yeah, but they're investigating something, right? They're investigating something with the mirror.
Yeah, but you can tell she's in full bloom.
Sure.
And now I like the actors they chose for young Lorraine and Ed. I think they do a good job. I mean, especially the birthing scene and the whole thing. Like, that's all. But it's 2025. Like, couldn't they have just de-aged Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga?
Could have.
Like, did that go too far into the uncanny valley for that to work? But I mean, that's the thing. They're not like old, decrepit people now. Like, sure, they're starting to show their middle age, but I mean, they've done a lot worse with a lot different canvases. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, a lot better with a lot different canvases.
Sure.
So I was kind of shocked that they didn't go that route. I guess this was cheaper. Was just to cast lookalikes that are younger.
Yeah. Pretty much. So they're investigating an antique mirror that's supposedly haunted. One of them touches it and it cracks. Right?
She does.
And so the demon attaches itself to her. She goes into labor. The baby is stillborn.
Yep.
But she praised God.
Mm-hmm.
And what seems like 15 minutes of movie time later, the baby suddenly comes back to life.
Right. It's supposed to be about 60 seconds from what Ed tells us later.
All right.
But like us, to him, it felt like an eternity.
Yeah. Okay. So now this movie becomes a tale of two movies. Because this movie splits for the longest time and has nothing to do with each other. So on one time you have the Smurl family.
Yeah.
Who, by coincidence, happen upon possession of this haunted mirror.
Is a confirmation present.
Yes.
Grammy and Grampy, who I guess are living there at least part-time or visit a lot.
They're living there. They say that.
Not after a fashion. Not after a fashion. There comes a point where like, y'all are on your own. We're out.
Well, yeah, we'll get there. But
yeah.
So there's 8 people living in the house. Again, another family with lots of kids.
Mostly girls.
Mostly girls. Was there a boy?
Not this time.
No, I think it was 4 girls.
I say mostly girls because in 2 or 3, like it seems to be a trend. Like in the first one, it's mostly girls. I think it's like
it's
2
all
girls and it's all girls. Then we get like then we get mostly girls and a boy, mostly girls and a boy, and now we're all girls again for some reason.
Well, the third one was a boy,
but he still had sisters, right? No,
it was the older sister dating the guy who went insane.
Oh, that's right. There was one boy, one girl. Right.
He was mopping the insane asylum in the middle of the night.
Oh, that, yeah. But again, most of the families throughout this quadrology or whatever you want to call it, it's been predominantly young girls that are being haunted.
Yes.
And I don't know why that is, but
it's more dramatic.
I guess. The screaming. It's probably the screaming.
Yeah, probably. So they get the haunted mirror. It becomes a haunting. It's same song, different dance at this point. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing new in this story, right?
Yeah.
As far as the haunting is concerned,
we start with the Warrens. We leave them alone so we can focus on like you're saying throughout this series, the ghosts are just being pests in a creepy way.
Yeah. So the demon's blowing out a birthday candle. Or blowing out the candles on the cake, which is annoying. And the one girl, the birthday girl, blames the other girl because they're at odds.
Because that's something children do to pester each other.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's what these ghosts are up to. Little childhood pranks. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Like I said, I saw this weeks ago, but
and again, what are you doing, Grandma?
Honest,
what are you doing, Grandpa? You give your kid a broken mirror for their confirmation?
Yeah. And that's another thing too. She gets like an 8-foot mirror, wall mirror.
Yeah.
That is
creepy
cracked.
As hell.
Yeah. It's got the busts of children on the top.
Mm-hmm.
But forget about all that. Okay. Well, I guess we'll talk a little bit more. The demon causes the grandmother to fall down the stairs. At least that's what we're led to believe. So the grandmother goes to the hospital. She stays in the hospital. The grandfather goes to stay with the grandmother. That takes them out of the picture. Right?
Yeah. I forgot about that part. Yeah.
So then they try to get an exorcist to come in, but the church won't do it. So they actually say, well, we can't go stay in a hotel because we need 2 rooms and we can't afford that.
Yes, because we're a giant Catholic family and we're broke like every other family that is in this series. So we can't.
Again, demons only haunt poor people.
Yeah.
So what's their solution, Mark? Call the media.
Yep, call the media. Get it out on social. This
doesn't seem like a hoax at all, does it?
No.
And so they constantly have news trucks because that's the news story that everyone wants to hear about. It's
1980,
1982, 3, something like that.
I think so. 83,
80 is 64.
Well, go
22 years later, so it's 86.
86. That's right. The IMDb, by the way, describes this as paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren take on one last terrifying case involving mysterious entities they must confront.
And Lorraine Warren.
Yeah, Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Oh, Ed and Lorraine. They said and.
Oh,
they said paranormal investigators and Lorraine Warren.
No, Ed and Lorraine.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
If you just take the words "one last terrifying case," that's the description for every single movie. Like it's just the same. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we we leave them and their media frenzy and cut back to the States, or sorry, to a different part of the States where they're still somehow getting lecture tours, and now they're getting mocked with Ghostbuster references.
Yes, Ghostbusters has come out, and now they're getting mocked for it. And I'm supposed to feel so bad for these people. Oh, I feel so bad that they're getting mocked by college students. What did you expect?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm tipping my hand as far as this movie, but so yes, they're. But never mind the haunting. We have more important things to deal with, i.e., Ed's having heart problems still.
Still.
He looks fantastic, even though he has a fucking heart problem.
That's the thing. He's playing a fat guy without being a fat guy. Patrick Wilson is in awesome shape. Like, I'm envious as to how he can keep that up.
Yeah, they keep on him for his diet, but I don't see a problem with the diet.
Yeah, he should look like me.
Yeah,
if he's got diet, you know what I mean? If he's got diet problem, and I guess the picture they show of Ed looks a bit more like us than hunky Patrick Wilson. You know,
yeah,
like
he's like, oh, you should be eating more fish and blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't think you need to eat fish if you're having heart problems.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, if Patrick Wilson was picked to play me in a biopic, I'd be flattered as hell. I'm like, okay, if you think I look like this guy, sure, yeah.
It'd be another case of blonde washing if they played me, but
yes, yeah. Well, of course, yeah.
Another way of keeping the redheaded man down.
Yeah, let's put a redheaded wig on Patrick Wilson. I don't know.
But anyway, so yeah, much more important than the hunting that's going on is his heart problems, and also his daughter is dating someone. Oh, and then just out of nowhere he proposes. And she says yes. Oh, now they're getting married. So we have to spend all this time. Literally, we spend more time dealing with their marriage prep.
And wait! In a dramatic twist, Dad's not sure this is a good idea. Whoa! What a unique and amazing character trait for
POV,
from a father from the 1980s to have about a guy who just proposed 6 months after and didn't go to war. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we find out Ed's, I guess, went to Vietnam back in the 70s. He served for a minute.
Whatever.
Yeah. Although his daughter was born in 67, I think it is. They say
no, 64. It says according to this.
When they open it, so it opens in 60. Okay, so she's 22 then, the daughter.
Yes.
Yeah, 22 less a minute because she was technically gone there for a second. But anyway,
yes.
Yeah. Do they wait a minute longer to blow out for her to blow out her can? No. Okay, sorry. That would be that'd be mean. Yeah. You were born at 3:04 a.m., but we wait until about 3:06 for you to blow out the candles. That's mean, and that's not nice. That's not nice. Okay.
And then we have to deal with the wedding dress shopping, and then we're dealing with the fittings, and blah blah blah.
And oddly enough, they keep coming back to this. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I you sparked a memory here of the. They go into the dress shop, and so we know that that the Warrens, they'd been married like over 60 years. By the time, at the end of it, they're going to give us the last couple of details about the life of these. They would like, first of all, married for 60 years, fucking kudos. If that's anywhere close to the truth, holy shit. Like, nicely done, Warrens. You know what I mean? Like, rest in peace. What a great marriage to be able to last that long. Anyway, the shop owner or the young lady who's about the same age as the daughter knows her from where? It's not like she was around in the 50s when the Warrens got married, when Ed and Lorraine got married. It's not like she was working there. They say our local celebrities. Oh, and then they sort of weirdly like shame them, like, oh, we're not ghost busting anymore, so The other thing too.
Yeah, this is where they're retired.
Okay, but how are they making any money
on the tours?
They're
still doing their lectures.
I get, and I guess their haunted house thingy. They probably charge it,
which they don't cover in this movie, but in real life it is.
Honestly, they should have just had like Ed come home one day and just put a toolbox down. I'd be like, "Yep, he's a fantastic carpenter, plumber, mechanic, like
washer and dryer fixer, yeah,
washer, yeah, exactly. He can tell you when your pipes are rattling around or if it's a ghost. I mean, that's a contractor you want to hire, you know."
Yeah.
And then we made this joke before, but it looks like your pipes are haunted. Oh boy, that's going to cost you extra. You know what I mean? Like, did I call back?
Problem. You got some haunted pipes.
I'm sorry. Did I call back an old reference to one of the previous movies? Well, guess what? They do it all the time here. Like it's just
fucking time in this one.
Yeah. This is a whole.
This one likes to think it's an Avengers Endgame for fuck's sakes.
Hey, easy now.
References. I'm sorry, it makes all the references. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but it doesn't reuse the plot from the previous 3 movies and tell the same story again and again and again. So,
well, it kind of does.
Anyway, debate for another time. Hey, boy, did that mom ever look like Courtney Cox, eh?
Sorry, what?
We eventually go back to, what was it, Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could not stop looking at this lady playing the mom, the beset mom, the haunted mom. She looks don't look up the actress, but I'm
looking at the movie itself.
Yeah, she looks like a young Courtney Cox, but all mommed up with the short hair and the glasses and the whole thing. Like
the pre-surgery?
Like the she's all that, Courtney Cox. You know what I mean? Where she would have, like, they just take the glasses off and do something with her.
Courtney Cox wasn't in She's All That.
I know, but if they had done a She's All That, they just take the glasses off. All of a sudden, she looks like hot Courtney Cox. You know what I mean?
I see what you mean. Yeah, a little bit.
She like enough that it made me stop. I was like,
okay,
this could have been played by a younger, like a 30-something Courtney Cox. Not current one, but yeah, pre-surgery, I guess. Yeah, like Friends era.
A little bit.
Just saying. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, because we cut back to her, and her kids are home in the middle. 2 of the girls are home in the middle of the day for some reason. I guess just to be pestered by the ghost again and have some pranks pulled, and like they set up the one where she's got the long
phone card.
Appreciate the nostalgia cut. With that, and then we have the girls are pulling on it in the dark pantry, and then the ghost does it later, and it starts spooking her out. So the nuisance stuff is in, like all of them, the nuisance stuff is ratcheting up.
Yeah. But don't worry about that, because we have to go back to the Warrens, and they have to talk about how they are retired and he wants to go. And then, so the priest from the previous movie is helping out, is trying to help out with the Smurl family, but he's not getting anywhere. So he goes to Ed. Ed wants to go back, and Ed wants to help out because he's not done paranormal activity.
Yeah.
But Lorraine says no. She says, no, you're retired, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, okay, well, I won't go.
Yeah. Yeah, he jumps right into detective mode, eh? So what are we working with there, Chief?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, well, what are the details here? Give me the case files. And so the priest goes, now he wants to get an exorcist, so he has to go to, I guess, the local bishop or something, the archdiocese in Canton or something like that. And while there, the demon fucks with him at the archdiocese.
I kind of always thought there would be some sort of holy ground rule with this, but I guess not.
I guess, yeah, and the demon has, I don't know, to me, the only way to really explain it was the demon has the reality stone. Yeah. And just changes reality. I guess they can, or the demon makes and really the demon makes the priest see things that aren't there, see and hear things that aren't there.
So he puts an LSD tab in his coffee or something?
I guess,
don't know. Yeah.
But But basically, it causes the priest to go outside, get tangled up in a vacuum cleaner cord, and hang himself. Now, that's a very strong vacuum cleaner cord, by the way.
Yep. That's copper wiring for you.
You would think that would, I don't know, come out of the wall, but under the weight of a human?
Well, no, he unplugs it from the wall, so somehow I guess he jammed the vacuum into the railing so it wouldn't follow him over the...
Oh, okay.
And then, or something like that.
What was really embarrassing is that when it got to the end, it started to slowly retract.
Yeah. And where's the janitor?
Yeah.
Is he on break?
Paulo, or whatever the hell his name is, he just goes on break.
Yeah, is he off in the corner, like just he's got his face behind the paper and just doesn't see anything? He's
got his Walkman.
He's got his 1986 Walkman. Yep, Sony Walkman. Yep, got his coffee, his paper. He's on break.
To Huey Lewis in the news. Yep.
And you know what? He could have just as easily been doing that in the can. Maybe he was just yeah.
And that is the power of love.
Yeah. Where were you when Father so and so hung himself? I was taking a shit. You know what I mean? I felt the power. Feel the power of love. Yeah.
I was taking a banana rama. That's what I was taking.
Yeah.
So he dies. The Warrens, including the daughter, go to the funeral. And this is where the daughter, throughout the movie, the daughter is starting to exhibit powers that her mother has. And she's had this her whole life. And her mother's been training her to bury it deep inside and blah, blah. Don't let it over. Just say your little nursery rhyme and make it go away.
Yeah. Charles Xavier would be pissed off, I mean, like.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, sorry.
Go ahead.
I don't want to get too far ahead of this because I think we're I believe we're at or past the part where the two teenage girls have the only good idea in this entire movie series. The two of them get that fucking mirror out the house. Like they just they're like, this thing's fucking, they don't even know what's wrong with it. They just know something's wrong. To the curb, garbage day, out. Sorry, Grandma and Grampy, out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only good idea. I'm like, finally, someone's thought of it. Leave it to these two teenage geniuses to get this creepy shit out of your house.
Bart and Lisa Simpson finally fucking figure out the plan.
Right? Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay, well, none of this haunting shit started until this mirror came in here. Obviously, that's the fucking problem.
Yeah.
So let's get rid of it.
And we watched the garbage truck crush it on site. Like,
yeah, which has an adverse effect on the girl that's being haunted.
Oh, see, you let out the evil right here when you crushed it. It was.
That's why you're bleeding into your cereal, because you crushed the mirror. So
yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's that part.
I mean, really, this is your fault.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we can't cover this.
It doesn't come under the warranty,
but it does come under the Warrens. Hello.
So after the priest dies, the daughter hears about what the priest was doing, and the daughter now decides she's going to go on her own to solve this case.
Yep.
So finally, and this is literally like we've skipped over 2/3 of the movie.
Of more of the same shit that you saw in the other movies.
Yeah, well, the thing is the Warrens and the haunting are separated for like 75% of this movie. And I'm like,
yeah,
I was sitting in the theater with my popcorn going, are these people not going to investigate this shit?
Yeah.
Like, aren't they? Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, really? Like, every time we cut back to them, it's like, no, we're retired. No, we're retired. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. They get mocked at the wedding dress store for being retired, so to speak. Not mocked for it, but just being like, oh, I don't do that. I'm getting too old for this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't get Riggs and Murtaugh. We just get Murtaugh. Like, just saying I'm too old for this shit. No action with Riggs.
Yeah. Like, I imagine the Ghostbusters don't show up in the movie at all until they go to the building.
Yeah.
At the end. You know
yes.
what I mean?
Great reference. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We're just watching Slimer run amok for 3/4 of the movie, and
they're in the movie, but they never talk about ghosts.
Or
ghost busting.
They're just, we're retired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like, hey, Ray, how's your bookshop going? Oh, pretty good. I got a new shipment in last night. And it's that for like 75% of the movie. And then they go, wait a minute. Egon went to the building. Let's go help him out.
Yeah. Egon's daughter getting married. Like, what I mean? Like, we find out later that he had a daughter who got married. And if the first Ghostbusters was just about that, about his daughter getting married. Now, we got Ed and Lorraine Warren in Father and Mother of the Bride. You know what I mean? We need an eccentric wedding planner character to come in and Martin Short back to do that thing. That was his part, right? Was it the eccentric wedding planner was Martin Short? Yeah.
But no, we have to go through his birthday party and the proposal and the dress shopping and everything else. I'm sitting there going, like, fuck me. Like, are we not good? Anyway.
Oh, we got to focus in on Ed almost having a heart attack again while playing ping pong.
Yeah. Oh my God. We spent so much time on this ping pong game between, the young buck is going to take on the older lion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a haunting going on. Like, there's demon.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, over in Pennsylvania, a friggin' light fixture falls and smashes a girl in the face. Like,
yeah.
Like, but we have to find out Ed served in the military. We absolutely need to know that.
It's like the Warrens are walking along a path and they keep running into a Y section, and every Y section off to the left is a sign that says demon off to the left, and then wedding off to the right, and they just keep going right.
Mm-hmm.
Until finally their hand is forced and the road just turns for them towards the demon.
Yeah. Then the next one says the next one says backstory to the right. And so the demon to the left, backstory. No, let's go with some backstory.
Yeah.
Well, because now we've got this new guy. Fourth movie, we got a new guy we got to get to know. This former cop kid.
Yeah.
I call him a kid because he looks all of 20-something.
Yeah.
And he's already been a cop, and then he just walked from the force.
Yeah, we get his backstory too. I forget what it was, but I don't care.
He went to a domestic, and a guy pulled out a shotgun right in his face and pulled the trigger straight away, but there was a malfunction, so it didn't go off. He didn't know that. He thought that maybe the guy pulled the trigger and the chamber was empty.
Right.
And so they subdue him, and then his partner comes up and says, "You're a dead man." The firing pin or the something on the igniter in the bullet was damaged or something like that. Like, the bullet was fucked, so it didn't go off, but it could have, and he would have had his head blown off essentially. So that's when he was like, "Nope, I'm done."
Okay.
Because he had just started dating. He was a month into dating the daughter there, and Judy, and that's when he went out and bought the ring. He left the force, went and bought the ring because he realized all the stuff that he wouldn't get to do.
Yeah. So the daughter goes to the Smurls, and she becomes possessed.
Yeah.
Right.
I do have a note here. Like, they also have this sort of weird side story, I think, going on where Judy and Annabelle have beef. Like the doll has been picking on her specifically.
Yeah, that's throughout the whole thing. She keeps getting visions of something, and it's to add the whole, repress it, just so at the end the big heroic moment can be no, let it out and deal with it.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be the lesson of the movie, I guess.
Yeah, embrace it.
Yeah,
but I have my notes says, is this part of the Annabelle spinoff I never saw? Like, I've seen Annabelle before to get what the hell's going on here. I don't know. I'm kind of lost, idea. Right? So
Yeah, because doesn't Annabelle become like a giant fucking ghost near the end? It comes at because
I do have a note about Annabelle evolving like a Pokemon.
Okay. Let's see if I can.
Oh yeah, and I sorry, before I do have a note. Said, could this movie be summed up with an alternate title? The Conjuring: We're getting too old for this shit. Like,
Yeah,
I think that's right around where it's getting repetitive. Like, do you wanna? No, we don't do this anymore. Do you wanna? No, we don't do this anymore.
it says here in the Wikipedia, Ed, Lorraine, and Tony are led to the Smurls because Judy's already there, and Judy convinces her reluctant parents to help. No, Ed and Lorraine decide outside the house. Okay, we're just going to go in. We're going to get our daughter and get the fuck out. We're not going to stick around.
Yep, they're on a rescue op.
And then I guess maybe she convinces them because she says, I'm not leaving.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I guess we're staying. Lorraine discovers that the three spirits are of a husband who killed his wife and her mother, but they're being controlled by the demon. So again, we have a demon that's puppeting other spirits.
That was in what, the second one? Yeah, where the old guy that died on his chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, is just a front man.
They realize it's the mirror from their first investigation, which fucking duh. You would think you wouldn't fucking remember what that mirror looks like. You know, it almost killed your baby.
It kind of did for a minute.
Yeah. The demon starts haunting Judy. Ed has a cardiac episode, it says here. Heart attack.
Well, this one does the same thing as in the third one where he gets heart punched by a ghost.
Yes.
Like they put the hand on the heart and he's like, ah, and down he goes, you know.
Yeah, and Lorraine gets trapped in the basement. Is this the one where the girl is like forced to the ceiling of a room? Am I remembering that right? And like phases through the ceiling or something and phases through the floor or something?
I don't remember seeing anything like that.
Okay.
If something like that happened, I was making a note or something.
Okay.
To be honest, by and large, the kids get left out of the rest of it.
Oh yeah. What's the Warren show up in the new movie into the house? The family fucks off. They're literally told to wait outside.
We got not Courtney Cox running around with the little girls, and then yes, everyone gets shooed outside. Let the pros handle this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we get more Vera Farmiga just looking around a room like she's hearing something. Which we get in every single movie. You know.
Yeah. The possessed Judy is now in the attic, attempts to hang herself, but is cut down by Ed. Lorraine again uses prayer to revive Judy because she has a direct line to God, apparently.
Yep. Who will listen when it comes to that, but apparently when they invoke his name to get rid of a demon,
he takes his fucking sweet time.
Or doesn't do anything at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we'll get to that momentarily because I think we're spinning up towards the end here.
Yeah, so the mirror literally starts spinning around like in The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Which was fucking hilarious.
Oh, I know. I was like, this is getting weird, like, for this movie.
I'm like, this is out of an 80s horror movie, this thing spinning around in place. What the fuck?
It's funny that they made a Ghostbusters reference because this is something you would see Venkman and company looking at and trying to figure out what, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the graphics are about the same as they would have been back in 86 too.
I thought that exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
I think this is where like the Annabelle thing comes out to scare them. Like there's a big boo kind of scary Annabelle, if I'm remembering correctly.
No, Judy has a one-on-one with the Annabelle. Again, like for some reason, it's like when Wolverine and Sabretooth fight in the X-Men movie, they've got prior beef. So those two got a showdown, you know.
Doesn't Judy earlier in the movie as a younger kid go into the room when she's not supposed to and like touch Annabelle or something or stare at
I think that was in the previous
movie.
They sort of basically make it like she did that, and then this Annabelle doll has just got her number.
Yeah. So Ed is unable to exorcise the mirror, And this is where
That's
Lorraine
what I'm
tells,
talking about. He's invoking the name of God and everything like that, and all he's saying all the right words, and nothing's happening.
Because you see, Mark, you can't kill this demon by invoking God. You need the power of 3 and the power of love.
Yeah,
of family love, because that's what eventually stops the mirror.
Which, yes, so they basically insist that they're the new Holy Trinity and they're the ones that are going to fix it. Don't worry, big guy. We got this.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And here's the other thing too: is Ed or is Ed not having a heart attack? I have that question because he's like and then he gets up and then he's like, friggin', he's reaching, he's climbing, he's pushing a mirror with all his might, and his it's like he got up and ran a 10K. You know what I
mean? He's having a professional wrestling heart attack.
I guess.
You know those matches where the guy gets seriously injured and they take him away in an ambulance, and then at the end of the show he comes back wearing a hospital gown,
and then runs into the ring and gets the 1, 2, 3
save. Yeah. That's what's going on with Ed. Yeah, and
I got the another. My next note says, so Judy has the most super of the powers because,
well, of course she does.
Like she did it herself without the divine intervention.
Well, she did it with the power of family love,
I guess. Yeah, and she just let it out, just whatever the hell that means.
Yeah, so basically embrace it.
Yeah.
It's the Jean Grey at the end of one of the X-Men movies where she, take off your glasses, I'll bend it. Trust me, I'll bend it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about X-Men 2, which was a good one. No, you went X-Men 3. Oh.
Is that 3? I thought she was Dark Phoenix at that point.
She is, and that's the problem. But at the end of 2, though, she goes full powered and is able to hold back the rushing water in time for them to get away, right? She lets it all loose. That's the end of 2, and then in 3 they find her back at Alkali Lake, or Scott does.
But there's the one scene where they're face to face and he was like closing his eyes and she's like, no, I'll bend it or something. I thought, was she Dark Phoenix at that time? Or was she coming? Yeah, she was coming back around, or was she?
Well, Scott goes to Alkali Lake again and finds her there, and that's when she does the thing to him and kills him.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anyway, rather talk about that movie than this movie. But
yeah.
So they save the day. They destroy the mirror because, of course, it's just that easy. Destroy the mirror, and the demons are gone.
Again, 2 teenage girls already thought of that.
Yeah.
I guess they just do it in the right way.
But I guess if you do it when you're psychic,
I guess it takes.
It just works better.
Yeah. One of the guards, I have a feeling I should pull this lever. I'm psychic.
Like we don't cut to the outside. We don't see maybe the girl outside is coughing up blood at that point too. Who knows?
We don't. We do see that the windows up in the attic shatter, and I'm like, I can fix that. No problem.
Ed's like, more to fix.
He goes to his big Cadillac there and just pulls some windows out of the trunk. That 1980s truck. He's got all kinds of them.
Yeah. So they get back and they have their wedding and all of the.
Is it everyone that's been in the movies? Everyone.
Not everyone, but a lot of them.
All the not dead people?
Whoever could make it and wasn't busy. Like Ron Livingston doesn't show up, but the wife does from the first movie. The cop that got attacked, he's there. He was at the birthday party earlier.
I was going to say, he's at the cookout there.
Yeah. I think the grown-up daughter that was possessed in the second movie is there.
Yeah.
Whatever. The boyfriend and the girlfriend from the third movie is there. Doesn't matter. They're all. Why would they go to that daughter's wedding? Why would you invite them?
I guess for the Warrens, right? Why? I don't think these 2 young adults have any friends. I think that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, it's not about the fucking 2. It's not. It's about the it's about the couple. They have friends. They have tons of friends.
I don't think they do. That's why their parents had to invite all of their previous cases.
You know what I think it is? I think it's a monster-in-law. I think Lorraine insisted that we invite these people. Ooh. No. Your wedding is my wedding, and I'm gonna put my hands in it.
Oh no!
I'm going to make this a Reddit story that people can read on YouTube, and everyone can gawk at.
Yeah. In about 30 years, Charlotte Dobre will be talking about it.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So then Lorraine shares a dream that she had, and it's all they're riding a motorcycle, and they're retired, and they're living out their lives, and blah blah blah. And it's in that.
They're in a James Dean movie somehow.
Yeah, they turn into like fucking She should be wearing like a poodle skirt, you know.
No, but she had the bonnet and sunglasses. No helmets. We don't want that.
No.
And Wilson's got the leather coat. I'm sure under the coat there's a cigarette pack rolled up under the sleeve, even though he doesn't smoke, you know.
So then we get our postscript title cards here. I have them here. Ed and Lorraine Warren were married over.
Well, hold on. Sorry. I apologize. But before we get to that, we literally get the passing of the keys.
Oh, yes.
Because we have, throughout this entire movie, been training the next generation. Now, interesting to note, Tony, former cop, just like Buddy, who was a cop that came in for security. Right? So now this new guy is a combination of the cop, because he was one, and now he's training to be the new Ed Warren. And he gets given the keys to the kingdom by Ed, who finally decides to hang it up.
Well, Ed brings the mirror, puts it in his weirdo room.
Well, Tony's helping him, right?
And Tony's helping him.
Yep, and he's fine to do that, no heart attack. Okay.
And he goes, you know what, son? I didn't like you when I first met you. Welcome to the family.
Yep.
Like we haven't seen this fucking before.
Oh, yeah.
Hands over the keys.
Surprisingly, I didn't like you when I first met you. Yeah. But begrudgingly, because that was unexpected too, you won me over. You know? Yeah.
Do you know what? I like your chutzpah, kid. You got balls.
The cut of your jib, son. Yeah.
You're the first son-in-law to ever have to win over his father-in-law. Congratulations.
Yeah. In the entire
never happened before. I'm setting new boundaries here.
That's right. I mean, Lorraine's dad just gave me a hug. I'm just all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so obviously if there's going to be more Conjuring movies, it's going to be the younger couple, which fine. I mean, the girl that plays Judy's really fucking cute.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And she basically, it basically is, we're the same as you. He doesn't have any powers. She's got all the powers.
Yeah. And then they do, like I said, a slight course correction or alteration where he doesn't have the religious background, but like the one guy they did bring in for security, he has the cop background.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that will be.
And then he's going to, but then he's like training, like he's even asking, is cooking pancakes part of your process? Like he's got a notepad with him the entire time.
He's literally learning from.
Right.
He's learning what to do, being the spiritual cuckold in the relationship.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
The paranormal cuckold. It's like, no, I know I'm second fiddle here. I know I'm her backup. How do I do this job? How did you do it?
I know that demons and evil spirits will spend more time in my wife than I will. So how do I do this job? That's it.
That's so funny because it's true.
That's it. I'm done. I got nothing else to say. I'm gonna go on a high on that one.
Here's my thing. So they had the thing. It's like Ed and Lorraine Warren were married for over 6 decades. At the age of 74, Ed suffered a massive stroke. He was revived but remained immobile. He became a soul caretaker. Blah blah blah. Died. She never remarried. She passed away at the old age of 92. The second one is the one I have issue with. And it says, Ed and Lorraine Warren openly spoke of the paranormal at the time when doing so invited ridicule from the scientific community. While their lives and work remained controversial, the Warrens were credited with helping to bring paranormal research into the mainstream and are considered by many to be pioneers of the field. Like, we're supposed to be impressed that these two dominated the world of pseudoscience, and we're supposed to feel sorry for them that they were considered hoaxes because they were.
Yeah, they make it sound like this couple bravely discovered medicine and were made fun of.
Yeah,
because no one wanted to take medicine, but they should have.
Yeah, it's like the movie says, can you believe that these people were made fun of for believing in the paranormal? Oh, the audacity of mainstream media.
Yeah. We'll even put a running gag into it, or we'll put a joke in our movie to show you how ridiculous it is. They'll make some Ghostbusters jokes. What a bunch of asshole kids. Wow.
Can you believe that they refer to them as Ghostbusters? That's just unacceptable.
Yeah.
It really makes them sound like Karens. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. It's like, I did my own research. I know what this means. I know this is real. But it's... What on this flat earth are we to believe if we can't believe that these two... Yeah. Well, what are you going to tell me next? That the earth is round? Fucking duh. And it revolves around the sun, not the other way around? And you're going to tell me there's no ice wall in Antarctica either, huh? Like, come on. No, sorry. At that point, I remember in the theater when I saw that, I was actually walking out. And as I was walking out, I'm reading, I'm like, oh, come off it. Like, yeah. I'm willing to suspend my disbelief and pretend like this movie, the realm of this movie is real and demons are real within the universe of this movie. But to have the after score, which is outside of the movie, try to claim that the paranormal is real and we should thank Ed and Lorraine for bringing it to the mainstream. Fuck you. Oh yes, the long... Fuck you. Yeah, the long and cherished... what am I going for here? Tradition of paranormal, investigators dates all the way back to the 60s. Yeah. With this groundbreaking couple that has a practice which is still honored today. No, I'm sorry. It's not. No, it's not. No. We have the internet now. If this shit was, was this as prevalent? I mean, these two, they talk about it too. Like, how many cases have you done? Oh, hundreds, thousands. Yeah. I don't, like, it's so prevalent. Like, they're just tripping over ghosts. You know what I mean? Like, they're in the grocery aisle and then you walk up and there's Ed friggin' praying over a watermelon because it was, it's haunted. Yeah. I mean, if it's on sale, I want to buy it, but it's haunted. Okay, I'll buy two. I'll put one in my little magic room there, and then I'll buy the other one, and we'll have that at the picnic. Yeah, it's just so... try to find the demon. Yeah. Draw a cross, like just scratch a cross to see if it burns up. You know what I mean? Like, well, nope, I can't buy that one. He's squeezing the bread, trying to find the demon. Yeah. Are you checking for ripeness, sir? No, for evil. I'm checking for evil. Yeah. What are you checking for, Satan? Yeah, exactly. Mr. Thompson, the weird guy's back again. Yep. Yeah. Haunting in aisle 7. Why do we put up a Halloween aisle? We're just inviting it. You know what I mean? We're just asking for it now. Every year, it's the same thing. Well, that is your problem. You got Halloween decorations. That's I got to put up with this shit till November 1st. You know? The voice crack just made that better. I don't know why Seinfeld was working at the store, but it's here till November 1st. I don't know why the hauntings. We got it all. It's just a Halloween aisle. What are we doing? Kramer comes in the room. Halloween decoration. There's your problem.
Yeah. You know what you got to do, Jerry? You know.
I've got no idea, Jerry.
Yeah. Hello, Ghost Newman. You know.
All right, let's put a capper on this.
Finally,
Conjuring. Yeah, finally, the Conjuring series overall grade it for me.
Okay. I still, I guess if I were to recommend this to, I will stick with my instincts. My instincts were to see the first one. It was pretty good. I never wanted to see another one, and now I know why. And unfortunately, it's not for the reasons that I thought. And maybe it's because I didn't watch them 2, 3, 4 years apart. However, they came.
Yeah.
I watched them like days or weeks apart.
Yes.
And it felt very repetitive. I honestly, I can't recommend this. Like if I was, if I'm going somewhere or we're going to watch some scary movies and one of them is The Conjuring and they say, well, let's do 2 of them. I'll be like, no, you'll get halfway through the second one and then you'll wish you had listened to me. And we pick something else, so I'm just saying, like, the first one was okay, but I don't know, like the first Exorcist, it was wild. It was better. It was just they go crazy. They go a little more crazy because they take their liberties. This one tries to stick too close to something that might have actually happened, but that kind of hamstrings it. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it looks so close to realism that it happened. I'm just saying that they almost hamstring themselves with that. I mean, I get it. They're trying to pay homage to these two people that I will say were pioneers in their field.
Okay. That's fair.
Not that I'm saying I believe that, like within that
you're
field,
not saying the field is legitimate.
Yeah. They're like in every profession and field, like there's like the best electrician. Okay, that doesn't make him a great brain surgeon.
Yeah.
Whatever. But within their field, they were respected, so they're trying to pay homage to these people that were respected in their field, and I do appreciate the things that they did hamstring themselves with that would have been true to that couple that were real.
Yeah.
There was never a potential divorce plot or we're going to break up or we're going to, like the family drama was kept to a minimum and to basically just the haunting part of it.
Yeah.
And I never got, like, they never over dramatized their marriage to try and bring in more drama into the story. That wasn't the point.
Sure.
The Warrens were married for 60 great years and they stuck to that. Fantastic. They got their happily ever after, whatever that meant for them, according to that ending card. But as far as movies go, it became a bit too formulaic in terms of, I don't know, it like if every Captain America movie he always did the exact same thing, you'd watch the first one and like it, but
yeah,
they got to do something different in the second and the third and so on. The third one he goes up against his buddies now. That's different. Right. This one, it was more of the same. And then there's some things too, like in the third one, like if I know your name, then I can defeat you. Well, where the hell was that in the fourth one?
Yeah.
How did it turn into the power of love? Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I can't.
I very much agree with you. And to a certain extent in horror movies, especially in horror movies franchises, there is an acceptable level of repetition. Freddy kills in their dreams. Jason kills with a machete. Michael Myers cannot be killed and kills with a knife. Jigsaw always puts people in traps. The way you get around the repetition of it is you make it interesting. You do something. You do things that or put them in situations that either expand on what's happened previously, or you do it bigger or better. And I don't think these movies did it because I think the downside of this movie is they're not focusing on the demon. It's about Ed and Lorraine. And as good as Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga are, and I'll give them full credit, they play these roles to a T.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, I think that's because they're given ample opportunity to shine, because the camera focuses so much on them and their character thing. It's not why you go. I don't go to a horror movie to see the exploits of a husband and wife. I want to be scared. I want to see it. I want to see a villain. I want to see evil. I want to see people eating it. There's very little deaths in this series.
So, yeah, it's very tame in that
Nobody
regard.
dies. There was one, I think, in 3, the dog in 1. I don't think anybody died in this one.
Yeah, and for a horror movie, that's strange. Like you have
There's no stakes.
Throw grandmama down the stairs, and then one of the young ladies gets a bump in the head by a light fixture.
Yeah.
Oh, the one does throw up blood and glass bits, but she's in the next scene. She's fine.
She's fine.
She just threw up glass through her throat. How the hell is she in the rest of this movie?
Like this series has no stakes because it's basically Ed and Lorraine coming in and stopping a bully.
Mm-hmm. That's
which is all it is. And that's the whole series. And so as a horror series, D, I won't say it's an F. I don't think it fails because it is successful. Maybe a C minus. Because it is successful. And Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga are very good. And some of the other actors are very good too. And it obviously had spin-offs, which were also very successful.
Mm.
But as the 4 movies themselves, it gets very repetitious.
Yep.
They're not very interesting. And the last one, like I said, spent more time on... They literally spend more time on the wedding subplot than they do on the demon subplot.
Yeah, and that's what it's... And let's be fair, the title is a misnomer because Conjuring is essentially is a ritual. It is done on purpose.
It's forcefully bringing something into existence.
You say things, you do the things, you mix the things together, whatever that means, right? In fantasy and lore, whatever, to invoke then, oh no, we've done bad. And like that.
Yeah.
Everyone just falls ass backwards into a demon. They just, fucking
it's like
grandma,
they opened the wrong door.
Grandma bought a broken ass mirror to swap meet demon. Like, how is that a conjuring?
Yeah. It's not conjuring.
You're not conjuring a thing. Like, this is just it was an interesting, spooky word to use. And because I guess Exorcist was taken, honestly, because that's what they do. But
pretty much.
Yeah, there's no...
It's like Captain Crunch, oops, all demons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, there was a problem at the factory and we just happened to put all these demons into this box.
Yeah. It's like, Fruity Puffs or whatever knockoff cereal. They just pull out the toy and it's a demon. Like, oh, look, I happen to get the haunted one.
Yeah.
They didn't conjure a damn thing. I got one last note here that I didn't read before, which sums up at least part of this series. This series seems to be a series of hallucinations followed by someone just coming along and pulling them back to reality.
Yeah.
That happens so often where one of our main characters is seeing something spooky and then someone comes along and be like, Judy? And then, whoop, she's fine. Lorraine, you okay? Whoop, she's fine. Ed? Whoop, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they're having the worst moment of their day.
Hey, wake up.
Yeah.
Snap out of it. Oh, okay. Done.
Yeah.
Boy, that was easy.
Thank goodness for that, yeah.
Like,
mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think it's a non-recommend for the most part.
I will have one last comment that I thought of while I was watching it. This is coming dangerously close to Fast and Furious territory.
Okay.
Well, this one really proves that now all of a sudden the daughter has inherited the mutant powers.
Yeah. It's all about family.
It's all about family. Just like Fast and Furious, they become more like superheroes every movie.
Yep.
Right? we're not ripping off DVD DVD TV combos anymore. It's, now we're going to space.
But at least the Fast and Furious franchise, it's different. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't get me wrong. Miles ahead in terms of entertainment value, and no, but the character development.
It's over the top stupid, but at least it's different.
Well, that's the problem. This is getting close to that over the top stupid, where Vera Farmiga's Lorraine's power suite just keeps growing and growing and growing, and now she's got a daughter with the same gift. It's growing and growing and growing.
I don't know if it's growing because they never reused the powers she had previously.
So we have to assume that she keeps getting new ones.
So it just evolves.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. She loses some, she gains some. So she stays level, but.
Well, she's got her spidey sense, and then she's got her. There's a wall. She uses that one a couple times. Someone's blocking me, but I know someone's blocking me.
Yeah, but then there was the say your name and I defeat you. There's the imagine a barrier of white light around you that'll protect you. So there's a lot of things that disappear, like you said, and consistency, I guess, is the one thing a horror series needs.
They're inconsistent with that, and almost too consistent with the setup and the haunting and how it goes. Like they even give you a lecture series on here's how all of our movies are going to go. First, the ghosts are going to do this, then the ghosts are going to do that, and then we're going to get rid of them, and then reset for the next one, and then they're going to do the same thing and the same thing.
It's like Conjuring Mad Libs.
Yeah.
Give me a place, Pennsylvania. What's the weird last name of the family? Smurl? Okay, perfect. Oh, this is going to be so great.
What's the haunted object?
Yeah. Oh, a mirror. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. How many daughters do they have this time? Yeah.
How many kids? Minimum of 3. Okay.
Yeah.
17.
Great. Yeah. Oh, they're Catholics, are they? Yeah.
Well, that's written in. So anyway, I guess that'll wrap up our 2025 RetroSPOOKtive. Hey, I wish I could have been more positive about it. I do like horror movies. Unfortunately, this one, it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I was happy to kind of run it into a film studies with a new release, like something like that's not something we get to do all the time. So, it was kind of neat to be able to run it into like a brand new movie that just came out not that long ago, and just incorporate it into getting to look back like our RetroSPOOKtives do, but then also looking at the present product and what they're putting out. More of the same.
Yeah. Like I said, Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga probably the highlights of it.
One more shout out when we're talking about that. There's the one daughter at the table where she loses her shit. I should pull up the actress's name, but I'm not going to just for time. Wow. That scene was wow. The one that just has the complete breakdown. I think it's the same one that vomits the glass, right? She's losing.
Why aren't we doing anything about this?
She's putting the foot down. So what the fuck's going on? Why are we doing something about this? And that scene was so well done by her. I was really impressed. For someone so young to be able to pull that off so effectively, I was super impressed by her. I'm hoping she's another one to watch, that young lady, because she did a fantastic job. I can't remember which daughter it is. They were sisters. They look kind of alike. So I think it's the oldest of the two. Of the two older ones, there's the two younger ones, like they're obvious.
It's the one that basically goes, I didn't get a mirror from my confirmation.
I believe it's the one. Yeah, give it. Yeah, not the one that gets confirmed. Yeah, it's not the one getting confirmed. It's the older one who's jaw jacking her.
Yeah,
but then really loses her shit at the dinner table, and just in a fantastic scene, her best scene of the entire movie.
Yeah, I agree. All right, well, that's going to pretty much do it for The Conjuring. Thanks for joining us. We do appreciate it. Again, let us know your thoughts. You can email us, CanadianMovieCrew@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook or Instagram. And now on YouTube. We have our own channel up there, and you'll be seeing all of our podcasts are available in YouTube video format. Search Canadian Movie Crew on YouTube, and you'll find us there. all of the videos will go up day and date with the podcast release. So if you have your podcast on YouTube, you can find us there.
And by the way, write us in, and we'll as of right now, we are open to suggestions for next year's RetroSPOOKtive.
Yep.
So if there's a series we haven't done, you can go check out what we have done on Spotify. I believe, Derek, you successfully managed to upload our entire catalog now.
Yep.
So we've got it all there, and it's under Film Studies, not Or Is It?
Yeah.
So find Film Studies, Canadian Movie Crew Film Studies, and then you'll be able to see our other RetroSPOOKtives. Have a listen if you want. We'd be appreciated. Rate, whatever. But yeah, we're now, the mailbag is open. So
yes.
What would you like to hear us talk about next year? Don't make it Leprechaun. Anyway.
Save that for our reason.
Yeah.
And so we're coming up on the Christmas movie season. A lot of movies coming out, so we'll have a lot to talk about. I already have some other things to talk about. I've seen some movies lately, and I'm doing the catch up myself. So we'll be back very soon with the new Film Studies. Mark, thanks very much for coming out.
Always a pleasure.
And we'll see you on the next episode coming soon.